Hello, and welcome to our series of online information sessions. I'm Bonnie Soanes, and I'm interviewing a number of people about the Cambridge Postgraduate Diploma in Entrepreneurship programme at Cambridge Judge Business School. Our aim is to provide a bit more explanation about the course. All the sessions are live streamed, but will also be available online afterwards via our YouTube channel. Today, I'm talking with David Thomson, founder and owner of Soundproofing Online. We'll be focusing on how the programme transforms both the person and the enterprise. Hello, David.
Hi, Bonnie.
You already owned a flourishing business before you participated in the postgraduate diploma in entrepreneurship. Tell us a bit about your background and why you decided to return to study on this particular programme.
Okay, so I went into business 10 years ago in retail, bricks and mortar retail, built that up to a couple of, well, 2 or 3 outlets across Yorkshire. And I realised that if I was going to get further in my business career, really, I need to learn more. I heard someone say, if you can out-learn me, you can out-earn me. So really, I think the understanding is that if you can invest in yourself and skills and get new understanding, then you're going to make better decisions and build the kind of business that you want to achieve.
And one of our alumni, Alex Nicholson, said that starting a business and growing one requires continuous learning. You've just emphasised that. Do you think it's important for entrepreneurs to invest in their skills as well as their businesses? I suppose our course is part of your continuous learning.
Absolutely. So I think what was good about the course is it's structured in a way to make you look at your business or your ideas in a different way. So I think we can get very linear in our thinking that this will work, this business idea is bound to work. But what the course enables you to do is to stress test it with other people's input and new ideas and different ways of seeing things. So you really unpick it and understand it and understand, is there a market for your idea? Because there's 1,000 things that can go wrong in a business and the idea. Most businesses don't work. I think what courses like this enable you to do is to grow your skills so the chances of you having success are far higher. And that's what we're all about really, is becoming better entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in growing yourself and therefore growing a bigger and better business, then this is the course for you.
But as an established businessman, you still wanted to come on a course like this. You still wanted to put your business proposal to deep analysis. Is that right?
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people ask me that question. Well, you've been in business for a while. Sure, there's nothing really else you can learn. But I think that's just not true. I think if you can keep growing, you can keep creating better businesses or bigger businesses or just sharper businesses. So I think there's always a need to grow and invest in your skills, grow in your understanding. I mean, the great thing about the course is you're in an ecosystem in Cambridge, which is phenomenal, really. There's been so many spin-outs from the university. There's this input from established entrepreneurs, people who've built sometimes billion-pound companies. And where are you going to get that? So it gets you out of your little pond of network of people into a big sea of ideas, and people have faced challenges that you maybe face in your business that they answered successfully to help them get to the next level. So they might have wisdom that you can put into your situation, your business idea, to help you get to the next level. So I'm a great believer in things like this. It's not cheap as an investment. It demands time and commitment, but actually, Bonnie, that's how we're going to grow better businesses.
And what about the skills and benefits you personally gain? Because surely you would have to have an edge to you. You're a successful businessman. You're interested in Africa. You might think, well, I know it all.
I don't think we ever know it all. And the thing is to keep learning, to keep humble. And when you ever do think you know it all, then you're going to head in for a fall, really. And I think the key in business is there's so much to learn. And whatever you know at this level is not necessarily what you need to know to help you to get to the next level. So what got you to here will not get you to the next level up. So if you can keep an eye out for the understanding that you need to take it further. So I heard someone say, if you want to become a millionaire, don't talk to millionaires, talk to billionaires, because they've already gone through that stage. They've worked it through. So I think if you're inquisitive and you want to learn and you're willing to apply and work hard, then the sky's the limit what you can achieve. And a course like this and a university like this gives you the tools to help you achieve whatever your dream is, really.
Now, you talked about the Cambridge networks and ecosystem earlier, but the one-to-one mentoring, did that help you?
Absolutely. And the reason that helps is because it's a sounding board for you to take your ideas and really bounce things against people. So you could ask them and say, well, what do you think of this? And I was thinking about this, and a clever question that can open up the whole issue. You can say, oh, that wouldn't work, and it helps you not to make expensive mistakes, because if you can go through this process and really think things through and really analyze and have mentors ask you the questions that are going to elicit the answers that you might already know at some deep level, you can save yourself very expensive mistakes. So as I say, I think often entrepreneurs, they get very in love with their ideas. It will work. And any experience of business will teach you that most things actually don't work. So what this does, having a mentor and having people feed into you, it gives you the skills to think not just linear, but multidimensionally, to think, well, actually, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here, or maybe I need to change that bit, or maybe there's just no business in that idea and I have to pivot to do something else, Bonnie.
And did you have to do something else? I mean, did the structure of the program help you, the blend of residential sessions and online learning? Did that work well for you?
Well, it does. And I think why it works is because the old days of spending 3 years of education from 18 to 21 have gone. You know, we're living in a world now where we've got to keep upping our skill quality. So the fact that you can do this at night, or first thing in the morning, or weekends, or you can, it gives you structure to your understanding and learning. I mean, I'm a great believer, as you probably gathered from growth and learning, but what this does, it gives you a structured program. So it takes you through a process, and that's key really, because it stops you getting comfortable in your learning, because you're going to put, sometimes certain things are going to be uncomfortable that aren't necessarily your skill set or your natural focus of attention. And going through this process of online learning that takes you through systematic structural development of business ideas, whether you do develop this particular business in the end, the fact you've worked on a business idea all the way through for the 12 months means that you've got skills that you wouldn't have had if you just eclectically reading this and eclectically reading that. But when you read something and then you ask questions and you have to write a paper on it and give feedback and then apply it to a business proposal, it just helps everything go deeper into your understanding, Bonnie.
Now, was there a light bulb moment from you on the course when someone was digging down into your business plan? You, as I said, you're already a successful entrepreneur, businessman yourself in the north, a fine foods retail business, ice creams, and you said you wanted to go on to have a one-touch business where you made money but also had time to invest in your interests in ecosystems and Africa more. But a light bulb moment?
I think though that light bulb moment was more of a gradual dawning, really, of realizing that the business of regular retail was not going to give me the business and the finances and the time that I wanted. So I came to a point of saying, well, what would take me to where I want to go and where I would believe I'd like to go in my life? And that started me on the process of doing this course, Bonnie. So I think it wasn't so much a light bulb, but a gradual dawning of maybe thinking before I leap first. So, and helping you understand, well, if I want that, how am I going to work backwards to get me there? Well, it isn't going to be on the same path I'm on now. I have to reverse out a bit and then go down this route, which is to build a turnkey modular outsourced online business, which would enable me to give me time and the resources to achieve other things I want to do in life.
And did the course fit with your other commitments? You were busy already.
Yeah, and it is demanding. And anyone who says it's not demanding would be not telling the truth. But I think, like most things in life, Bonnie, the more you put in, the more you get out. So if you can give as much time, you get more out of it. If you can't give as much time, you won't get as much out of it. So, but the fact is, because of its structure and its nature, you can fit it in. It's just a question of where. So you grab an hour here or an hour there, and you'll get the work done. And it is designed, rather than just having an exam every 6 weeks, is designed that you're constantly working on it every week. So there's deadlines every week. So if you can set some time every day, it won't build up on you. I think if it was designed so every 2 months you had an exam, it would be a different story. But the fact it's every week you're expected to put posts and create writing means that, and having done reading, it will help you get where you need to get to.
And your mentors were responsive?
Very, yes, absolutely. So keep you on track and keep you in line, and the odd sentence here, just sometimes a single sentence just will help you open up a new level of understanding for you. I think most of us, we know answers in ourselves, but sometimes a question carefully worded will just help us articulate the answer that maybe was in there all along, but we didn't really have the time to bring out ourselves.
And how have you applied that learning? You hinted that perhaps the business proposal you come with, and is subject to a lot of scrutiny, as you say, isn't the one that you ultimately pursue. But what about your current business venture? Are you getting closer to that one-touch business? Nothing but touch.
Yes, certainly. So, and what's exciting about the revolution that we're in with the internet and e-commerce is that we can build modular businesses and ones that are light touch. So we can build businesses that literally generate cash. We work up front and build systems and team, and the automated nature of the internet and e-commerce means the rest does itself. Now, as we know, nothing's ever that easy, and we have problems and team and staff. But the thing is, it's a lot more exciting because it's scalable, it's potentially global. You can play with your margins. You can test things a lot quicker and a lot cheaper than you can with regular bricks and mortar businesses online.
And you met people, web managers in the Cambridge ecosystem, people who are helping you pursue those new business interests.
Absolutely. So one of the other things about the ecosystem here is it's amazing who is here. So you can talk to people who are doing great things at a high level that you might not get back in your own sphere of influence. So excellent.
So it was a win-win for you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, David, for those insightful comments. We have to leave it there, but we hope you found this session useful. If you have any further questions, you can find out more via the website or get in touch with the programme team. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.